Hello and welcome back to WP Travel Engine YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you how to create a travel and tour booking website with Travel Monster Pro theme. You will learn how to choose from various pre-designed and ready-to-install starter templates to build any travel booking website. You will also learn how to customize the site as per your preference. Please note, this video tutorial is the extension of Travel Monster free theme video tutorial. So if you haven't watched that video yet, please watch that video first and then you can continue with this video tutorial. I have added the link in the description box below. First, I will show you how to access Travel Monster Pro theme. First of all, you'll have to go to our site wptravelengine.com, navigate to menus, go to themes, select premium and click on Travel Monster Pro. This is the sales page of Travel Monster Pro. Here you will find all the related and required information for Travel Monster Pro theme. To view the live demo page, you have to click on View Live Demo button. Let me open it in the new tab. From here, you will be able to check our demos. You can view the default demo from here. You can view demos for various available templates from here. You only have to click on the See Demo button here. We will be adding more templates very soon in the coming future. Before I show you how you can download Travel Monster Pro theme, let me go back to the sales page. And I will go through all the exclusive features of the Travel Monster Pro theme. I have added timestamps of the video in the description box below, so please feel free to skip through various sections in the video. Now let's go through the features. First, you will find the free versus pro list where you can compare the free and pro features side by side. And here's another informative list which will help you know whether the Travel Monster Pro theme is for you or not. Then let's go through the features of Travel Monster Pro theme. First is ready to import starter sites. Travel Monster comes with tons of pre-designed and ready to install starter sites. You can import the available starter sites with a single click and build any travel booking website. The theme is Speed and Core Web Vital optimized for great performance. The default theme is lightweight, makes fewer requests and loads fast. Travel Monster Pro allows you to import all the pre-made templates with a single click. After choosing from various demos, you can install the preferred template on your site within a few minutes. How to do that is also included in the video. You can customize and personalize the imported demo content to your preferences. You can get an instant access to all the new site templates whenever they are released. The theme looks as gorgeous on your mobile and tablet devices as the look on the desktop view. The theme is SEO optimized for better ranking and follows the best approach for the implementation of schema markup. It comes with last updated on and built-in breadcrumb features with unlimited color options and advanced typography options as you get 1400 and plus Google fonts to select from. You get advanced customization control and it also gives you the option to host Google fonts locally, which helps in improving your site speed. The theme gives you 6 stunning header layouts with necessary customization options, 3 blog layouts, 3 archive layouts, you can check out the layouts from here as well, 2 single post layouts and multiple sidebar layouts along with 4 pagination types. All the changes you make from Customizer sidebar on the left-hand side can be previewed in real time on the right-hand side. Travel Monster Pro is compatible with WP Travel Engine to create a fully functional travel booking website. It comes with advanced trip search, which lets visitors quickly search your trips based on duration, destination, price, activities, and other criteria. This significantly improves user experiences and boosts conversion. The destination page feature is also a part of WP Travel Engine, which smartly organizes destinations where you offer tours. Similarly, the activities page feature allows you to add different activities such as hiking, birds watching, jungle safari, city tours, and so on. In addition, you can create various trip activities to make it easier for your visitors to find and book them. Trip Types page feature allows you to create different trip types and categorize your tours based on them. WP Travel Engine comes with a built-in PayPal payment gateway and coupons feature to allow you to collect the payment and also offer discount to your customers. Travel Monster Pro is Elementor compatible, Gutenberg compatible, and comes with advanced performance settings like Smart Lazy Loading of Images, WordPress Core Optimization Control, Optimization for CSS and JS files, Elementor Optimization, and Custom Scripts. This theme includes advanced responsive control to resize your site logo on desktop, tablet, and mobile. With advanced header options, you can put essential information on the header based on different layouts like contact information, a header button, and social media. You also get advanced blog page settings and advanced page settings, along with powerful customization for single post, including 2 unique layouts, 4 sidebar layouts, sortable post meta order, settings to enable or disable author box, post tags and pagination, advanced related post settings, advanced comment settings, and social sharing for boosting engagement. You also get advanced archive page settings with button customization and customizable 404 page settings. The notification bar helps in grabbing the visitor's attention, which helps in lead generation and conversion. The theme also supports social media integration, scroll to top sticky widget, 4 footer widget areas, along with footer settings and footer copyright. With Customizer Reset option, you can reset all of the settings made from Customizer with just a single click. The theme is also cross-browser compatible and has easy legibility. The theme is RTL scripts ready, translation ready, Polylang and WPML compatible, and comes with regular updates and feature enhancements. We also provide extensive and video-friendly documentation along with this video tutorial to help you build your site step by step from scratch. And if that is not enough, our top-notch, quick and friendly support team is always here for you to reach out if you have any questions, concerns, or feature requests about the theme. We'll respond to you as soon as possible to assist. Now, I will show you how you can download Travel Monster Pro theme. From your right-hand side, you have to select the package. For a single site, it costs $59. For 2 to 5 sites, it costs $99, and for unlimited site, the price is $149. After you make your preference, all you have to do is click on the Download Now button. Now you have to fill up the details like email address, first name and last name, select your payment method, and fill up the formalities. After you complete that, you have to click on the Purchase button. The Travel Monster Pro theme will then be emailed to the email address that you provide over here in a zip format. Now, I will show you how to install and activate Travel Monster Pro, but first, you have to log in to your WordPress admin dashboard. I have logged into the WordPress admin dashboard. Now, I will show you how to install and activate Travel Monster Pro. Go to Plugins and click on Add New. Click on Upload Plugin. Click on Choose File. Select the zip file that you downloaded and click on Open. Now click on Install Now button. The plugin has now been installed successfully. Now you have to click on Activate Plugin button. The Travel Monster Pro has now been successfully installed and activated. Now we will activate the license key. To activate the license key, go to Appearance and click on Getting Started. Here, on the right hand side, you will find the option to copy and paste your license key. You can find your license key in the download section of your WP Travel Engine dashboard. You will also find the license key along with the purchase details in your email address. All you have to do is copy your license key and you have to paste it inside this empty box here. Your license key looks something like this. After adding the license key, you have to click on Activate License button. After the license key is activated, you will see a message like this. So you need to activate the Travel Monster Pro license key in order to receive plugin updates and get quick support from our support team. We update our plugin on a regular basis to solve compatibility issues, fix bugs, make the plugin more secure, and even add extra features. After installing and activating Travel Monster Pro, you can go to Demo Import, and from here you can click on Browse Starter Templates. Here, you will see a range of available templates. To preview one, you have to click on the Preview button. So for example, let's say I want to preview this particular template. I can simply click on Preview, and it will open the preview of the demo in the new tab. So with just a single click, you will be able to view the demo in no time. And you can do the same for the rest of the available templates that are available over here. Just hover your cursor and click on the Preview button. Now all you have to do is select the template of your choice. It can be the default template or other templates that are available with the Pro theme. After selecting the template of your choice, you just have to click on the Import button. Let me demonstrate an example. So let's select a template. Okay, let's go with this template only. Now I'll have to click on this template. So here I can either import the home page, the About Us page, Our Team page, Contact Us or FAQs page, or I can import the complete site. For now, I will import the complete site. So click on Import Complete Site button. Now I have previously imported a site. I'll just have to select Delete Previously Imported Site and click on Import. This might take some time. Please do not refresh or close the tab unless the process is complete. Our website has imported successfully. Now if you click on the View Site button, you will see the entire demo site has now been imported. You can now customize the demo site as per your preferences and requirement. Now if you go back, there are other site templates. You can import any site of your choice, all of the available templates. Just click on Import and you have to follow the process that I showed you earlier. Now let's customize our newly imported site. For that, from under Appearance, click on Customize and I will open our customizer in the new tab right over here. So here are the customizer settings for Travel Monster Pro theme. Please note that many of these settings are also included in the Travel Monster free theme. I will not go through the settings that I have already gone through in our Travel Monster free theme video tutorial. Therefore, I request you to first of all please go through our Travel Monster free theme video tutorial, and then you can follow up with our Travel Monster Pro theme video tutorial. So just like with the free theme, you can change your active theme from here. You can make changes to your site identity from here. Then under General Settings, you have the General option. Here, you get options like Container Sidebar, Notification Bar Button Scroll to Top Pagination, and 404 Page. Notification Bar is the extra setting that we get with the Pro theme, so let's click on it. Here, you can first of all enable the notification bar by enabling the toggle. And once you do that, you can display a notification bar on your website header. Now just add in the title. Then you have to add in the button label. Now for the button to show, you have to copy and paste the link to the page or the post where you want your visitors to land on when they click on the button, which will display as soon as you add in the button link. As soon as you add the button link, it will display right over here. By enabling Open a New Tab option, you can allow your visitors to open the button link you have added over here in the new tab by clicking on the Get It Now button. So I'll enable this option. Next, we have the color settings. So click here. From here, you can change the background color of your notification bar. So just click here. Now you can select the color from the palette. Then you can move around the pointer and the sliders to get the color of your choice. So I'll select this blue color and I will go for a lighter shade of blue. You can also add in the hex value if you wish to. And that is how the color changes. To change the text color, you have to click here. Then you can select the color of your choice. For example, if I go with the black color, the color will now change to black. But let me stick with the white color since it contrasts with the background color. Now to change the button colors, the button will inherit the global button color settings. If you wish to change the button color, you can go back and right under notification bar, you will find the button settings. For the button initial state, which is the state that it is in before we hover our cursor over it, you can click here. Now from here, you can change the background color very easily. Just move around this pointer after you select the color of your choice from the palette. Similarly, you can change the text color, the border color, and to change the button hover state, you can click here. Then following the same process, you can change the text color of the hover state, the background color, the border color. Then you can also change the button typography and so on. For now, we are done with the notification bar settings, so let's click on Publish. Now, if we go to our site in the front end and give it a refresh, you will be able to see the changes. Let's go back and back. Now the rest of the settings have been explained in detail in Travel Monster free theme. Please go through the free theme video tutorial for these settings. Let's go back. Next, the color settings are the same, so is the typography settings. Okay, let me also enable load Google Fonts locally. This will load the Google Fonts from our server and speed up our site. And I will also enable preload local fonts option. Both of these options will speed up and optimize the website speed. Click on Publish to save the changes. Let's go back. Next is the main header. From under main header, first is the general settings. So here, the extra option that you get with Travel Monster Pro is only search trips option. The Travel Monster Pro theme comes with a feature to allow your visitors to only search for trips, which means if they search for a certain term using the search icon here, only the trips will be listed as the search result. It will exclude the single blog post or other pages. I will go ahead and enable this option. Now apart from that, you also get the contact information. In the free theme, you can only add the contact details like phone number and your email address. In the Pro theme, you can also add the phone label as well as the email label. So if you wish to add in the phone label, you can add it here. And if you wish to add in the email label, you can add it here. Next is the header button option. So they are the same as you get in the free theme. So is the social media settings and the mobile header settings. The extra option that you get is the header layouts, as we discussed in the features earlier in the video. So you can select from the listed layouts for your site. By default, layout number 1 has been selected. You can go with layout number 3. Layout number 5. Or layout number 6. I will go with the default layout number 1, but you can go with your preference and choice. Let's go back. Under footer settings, the upper footer settings are the same as they were in the free theme. From the bottom footer, for the copyright settings, along with the option to add in the footer copyright text of your choice, you can also hide the author link as well as the WordPress link. So let's scroll all the way down to the bottom. So for now, the author link has been disabled and the WordPress link has been enabled. So for now, I'll just disable to hide the WordPress link just to demonstrate the example. And you will see the WordPress link along with the author link has been displayed. With Travel Monster Pro theme, you can easily hide both WordPress and the author link by enabling both options. And both the author link and the WordPress link will be hidden. Using illegit ways to hide links on your website can affect your SEO. Therefore, this feature of the Travel Monster Pro plugin comes in handy if you are searching for ways to hide these links in the footer copyright information. Apart from that, you also get the option to display the current year and the site link if you wish to add in the footer copyright text of your choice. Just copy and paste the shortcode when you add in the footer copyright text, and the current year as well as the site link will be displayed here. Click on Publish to save the changes. Let's go back and back. Both the SEO settings and the social network settings are the same as they are in the free theme. Now under Posts and Pages, first is Blog Page. To explore the option, let's go to our blog page from here. So this is our blog page. Now all the settings under blog page are the same except for the layout settings, which you only get with Travel Monster Pro. So click here. You will be able to select the blog page layout from here. First is the default blog page layout. You can go with the second or the third blog page layout. So before selecting other blog page layouts, I'll just go to the sidebar layout and I will select the full width centered sidebar layout. Now, from under blog page layout, you can either go with the second option, that is the listing layout, or you can go with the third option, which is the grid layout. Let's go with the second option, the listing layout, or you can always go with the default layout. Let's go back. Next is page. All of the settings are same as the free theme. And let's go into single post. Here, the extra option that you get is single post layouts. So let's select a single post. Let's open the first one. From here, you can either go with the layout number 1 or layout number 2. So you can select any one from the given layouts. Another option that you get with single post in the Travel Monster Pro is the social share post settings. So click here. The first option is to enable social sharing buttons. So you can enable social sharing buttons with the help of this option. If you scroll down, here are the social sharing buttons. If you disable this option, the social sharing buttons will not be displayed anymore, but if you enable them back on, the social sharing buttons will be displayed. Similarly, you can enable Open Graph meta tags by enabling this option. Then to change the social share text, which is currently share this article, you have to remove the text that is already here, then add in the text of your choice. Then under social sharing buttons, you will be able to sort or toggle the social sharing buttons. So the first 4 social sharing buttons are already enabled and they are displaying here. Let's say if you also wish to enable email and Reddit, all you have to do is click on the eye icon and they will be enabled here in no time. Similarly, to sort them, so for example, if I wish to place my Pinterest button right above Facebook, all I have to do is grab it and I'll have to just drop it right on top. And Pinterest social sharing button will be displayed right before Facebook. If you wish to display LinkedIn, follow the same process, grab it and drop it. So following the same process, you can sort the rest of the social sharing buttons. So after you are done, click on Publish to save the changes. Let's go back. The settings under single trip is the same. From under Archive page, you have the extra option for layouts. So let's go to an archive page. Okay, let's go to the travel guide category page, which is an archive page. So from here, you will be able to select the archive page layout. You can go with the first layout, which is also the default layout. You can go with the second layout, or you can go with the third layout, that is the grid layout. Click on Publish to save the changes. Now let's go back. With Travel Monster Pro, you get an array of miscellaneous settings, which includes the performance settings, custom scripts, and customizer reset settings. Let's explore through them one by one. First is the performance settings. The performance setting includes various options with which you can optimize different elements building up your website. The Travel Monster Pro offers optimization options for the following elements of the website. First is images. So here you will find options like lazy load images. You can enable this option to activate lazy loading for your site images. Then from exclude lazy load images, you can exclude images from lazy loading by enabling this option. Then from lazy load animation, you can select animation effect for the lazy loading images. So this option is only visible when the lazy load images option is enabled. Another option is to disable the featured lazy load. If you enable this option, it will disable lazy loading for the featured images on a single post. Another option is to enable the lightbox for images or galleries. You can enable this option to enable the lightbox feature for images. The last option is to add missing image dimensions. Enabling this feature will add width and height attributes to the images to improve the CLS. From under WordPress, you will find options like prevent automatic favicon request, remove emoji script, disable self-ping bags, RSS feed, remove RSS feed links, disable embed script, and load Gravatar locally. Then from under CSS/JS optimization, you will find options like where parameters differ JavaScript and delay JavaScript files. From Elementor option, you will find options to disable Google Fonts, icons, Font Awesome front-end scripts, and Elementor Pro scripts. I would highly recommend you to enable all of the options. Click on Publish to save the changes. Let's go back. All in all of the settings under the performance settings will help you speed up your website. You can go through the settings here. There is also a proper description for each of the settings. You can enable the settings as per your preference. And if you notice any issues in the process, if you have any questions, then please reach out to our support team. Let's go back. Next is Custom Scripts. This feature of the Travel Monster Pro plugin allows you to inject custom code snippets to your header, body, and footer files of your website. This feature removes the hassle of manually editing the theme files or using any third-party plugins to add custom codes. Simply copy and paste the codes and you have to click on Publish to save the changes. Let's go back. Next is the Customizer Reset option. With the Customizer Reset option, you can reset all the settings added to the customizer back to its default settings. All you have to do is click on the Reset button, but please note that this process is irreversible and it will remove all customizations ever made via customizer till now. If you click on the Reset button, it will give you some time to figure out whether you are sure or not, and if you are not, you have to click on No. Let's go back. Now, under the core settings, you have the menus. I have already gone through them. The widgets, the homepage settings, as well as additional CSS settings. All of these settings, I have gone through each of them step by step in the Travel Monster free theme video tutorial. I have added the link in the description box below. So that is it about the customizer settings. Let's go back to our homepage and let's go back to our site in the front end. Following the same process, you can import the template of your choice and you can customize the template using the customizer settings. So up until now, we have explored the customizer settings. Now I will show you how you can change various elements of your homepage with the help of homepage building feature. For that, all you have to do is you have to click on Edit with Elementor. So while you are logged into your WordPress dashboard, when you open your site in the new tab, the bar shows up and you have to click on Edit with Elementor. On the left-hand side are the Elementor widgets, and on the right-hand side is the homepage. We will build our homepage here using the Elementor widgets over here. So the first is the banner. You have to click here, which will select the entire section. Now if you want to change the image of the banner, you'll just have to go to Style, and from under Image, you can select the image of your choice. Click on Choose Image. You can either upload the image or select the image under the Media Library. All the images that you upload from Upload Files get stored in the Media Library section. After selecting the image of your choice, you have to click on Insert Media. After which, the image that you select will replace the current image. For now, I will go with the default image. Apart from that, you will also be able to select the position. If you click here, you can select options like top right, top left, bottom center, and so on. You can also set the attachment, set repeat, and size. Apart from that, you can also set your background type as gradient, video, or a slideshow. If you select hover, you will be able to set a different image on your banner. So for now, I will click on the classic option under background type, which will give me the option to select the image. So click on choose image, and I will select one of the images from the media library. Let's go with this image here and click on insert media. So for the hover effect, I have selected a different image, and now when I'm not hovering over the banner, the image is the default image that we already had. And when I hover over the banner, the image that I selected gets displayed. You can further customize the image selected with the help of the options that are available. Now to edit the title, you have to click on the title. To change the title that is already here, you have to replace the current title with the title of your choice. Furthermore, you can link the title to the page or post of your choice by adding the featured link inside of this link box. Simply copy and paste the featured link. For title, you will also be able to change the colors. So just go to Style, and from here you can change the text color. Simply click here. Then you can select the color from the palette, you can move around the pointers, or you can also add in the hex value. To change the font style, you can do that from under typography. Simply click here. Now from the font family, if you click here, you will be able to select the font family from 1400 and plus Google fonts. You can also set the font size. And depending upon the font family you have selected, you can also select the font style. Then you have the transform, style, decoration options with line height, letter spacing, and word spacing. You'll find almost all of these typography options under Styling tab for customizing and styling various elements. You can then set the text stroke, apply text shadow, and even select the blend mode. Next is the text editor. So first select it by clicking on it, which will open up the settings for text editor on the left hand side. Now just like with the heading, to change the text that is already here, you have to remove the text that is here, then you have to replace it with the text of your choice. Furthermore, you can enable drop cap. You can set the columns as well as the columns gap. Now under Styling tab, you can first set the alignment. I will select center. Now to change the text color, you have to click here. You can choose the color from the palette first, you can move around the pointers, or you can add in the hex value. If you wish to, you can click here and choose from the global colors. Under typography, you will find options that you will find under all the typography settings for the other widgets, like selecting the font family, setting the font size, selecting the font style, along with other styling options and line height, letter spacing, and word spacing. From text shadow, you can first select the color, then set the blur as horizontal or vertical. You just have to move this button, just increase or decrease it to increase or decrease the value, and set the blur to your text as per your choice. Next is the button. So you have to select button. This will open up the settings for customizing the button section. First, you can select the type of button. Then, you can edit the text of your choice. The default text is view trip. Remove the text and replace it with the text of your choice. To link your button to a post or a page, you simply have to copy and paste the featured link inside of the link box. You can then set the alignment. Okay, let's go with center again. you can select the size of the button from here. If you wish to add an icon to your button, you can click on Upload SVG. Then you can upload the file or select the one from the media library if you have already uploaded the icon. Or you can just click on Icon Library and select the icon of your choice, which will appear alongside your button here. If you have added an icon, you can also set the icon spacing and you can add the button ID. Then under Style, you will find all of the styling and customization option, that too for both normal and hover state for your button. The normal state is the state before we hover our cursor over it, and hover state is the state that displays as soon as the cursor is hovered upon it. So you can set text color, background type, you can also set typography, apply text shadow. So you can just play around with these settings to give a unique look to your button. Let's scroll down. Next is the trip search widget. So let's select the widget first. After you select the widget, all the settings for the trip search widget will appear here on the left hand side. So the first option from under content is layout. From here you can select the layout. It can be horizontal or vertical. We'll stick with the horizontal layout. From under additional, you can enable or disable different sections. For example, if you don't want the destination section to display here, then you can simply disable the toggle here, which will hide the destination section. And if you enable it back on, destination section will show it back here. The same option is also available for the rest of the sections. You can select the filter label. Just add in the label of your choice after removing the label that is already here. You can also set the display order. Like destinations display order is 3rd here. So if I want to set it to 1, let's decrease the value. And once I set the display order as 1, the destination will display right on the first order. Then under Style, the Style tab includes all the styling and customization options. You have the general settings for changing the general styling options. Then you have the input settings and the button settings. I have also created an in-depth video tutorial on wptravelengine Elementor widgets where I have explained the trip search widget in detail. So please go through that video. I have added the link in the description box below. Next is the service section. So first of all, I will click on the service section here. Now under content, you will be able to add or remove the icon. You can either upload the SVG icon of your choice or you can click on Icon Library and you can select the icon from here. You can also filter the icon by name. For example, if I wish to add in a map icon, I can simply type map. And here are the various icons for map. I can select one of them. Let's go with the 3rd one. Click on Insert. The icon you select will be displayed here. If you wish to edit the title and description, you can do that from here. The link option is for you to link this icon to the page or a post. Just paste the feature link inside the link box. Further, you can set the icon position. I will go with the default option and you can also select the HTML tag. Under Style, you can select the primary color. So click here and just like with any other color options, select the color from the palette, move around the pointers to select the best color, or you can directly add in the hex value. The color that you select will be applied to the icon that you have selected. You can set the spacing. You can select the size of the icon. You can either increase it or you can decrease it. Under content, you can select the alignment. Let's go with the default, that is center. And you can also select the vertical alignment as top, middle or bottom. Under title, you have the spacing option. Then you have the color and typography options for the title as well as the description. You can also apply the text shadow to your title and description. Now following the same process, you can customize the rest of the icon boxes. Following the same process, I have customized the rest of the icon boxes. If you wish to change the background image for your service section, you can simply click here, go to Style. Then from under Image, you can click on Choose Image. Then you can select the image of your choice and click on Insert Media, which will replace the background image that is already here. Moving on, next is the About section. To change the title and the text, you can simply click on the respective texts and titles. Then you can follow the same process that I showed you earlier to customize them accordingly. And it is the same with the button. To change the image, just like with other images, you can click here. Then this will give you the option on the left hand side to add a different image. Click on Choose Image. Now select the image of your choice. I will go with this one. Click on Insert Media and the image that you select will be displayed here. You can then select the image size, set the alignment, and you have other options to customize your image. You can also change the caption here. Simply click here. Then you can add in the title of your choice. You can follow the same process to edit the images here. Simply click on the particular image. Then you can follow the same process to choose the image. So for now, as you can see, as I hover my cursor over the image, there is a hover animation. To change the animation style, you'll have to go to Style. Then you'll have to select Hover option. And you will see the hover animation is selected as Grow. To change it, you have to click here. Then select from the list of available animations. Like if I select Pulse, you will see the animation will change. For now, I will select the hover animation as Grow, and you can follow the same process for the rest of the images to set a different hover animation style. Let's scroll down. Next is the Popular Trip section. So you have to select the section first to edit it, and once you select the section, from the left hand side under Content, you have the Layout option. Here, first of all, you can select the card view list. So you have three options available. You can go with Grid, you can go with List or Slider. Simply select the view and you can go with the one of your choice. For now, I'll stick with the default card view, that is the Grid view. You can also select trips per row. Currently, 3 trips are being displayed per row. So I can just decrease it to 2 trips per row. Let's set it back to 3. You can also determine the trips cap. And you will be able to see the changes here in real time. From under Widgets Layout, you can select from 5 different layouts. So just play around with the options and you can go with the layout of your choice. From under Query, you can show trips based on the latest trips, on sale, featured, or you can choose from the list. If you select latest, all of the latest trips added will be displayed here. If you select on sale, then only those trips that are currently on sale will be displayed here. And if you select featured, then only the featured trips that you have selected as featured from your dashboard will be displayed. And if you want to choose the trips from the list, you can click on Choose from the list. This will remove all of the trips. Now you can click here and you can select the trips one by one. Like so. For now, I will select the latest trips. You can also determine the number of trips to display here from here. So instead of 6, you can add any value. Under additional, you have number of customization options like enabling or disabling the featured image, the featured ribbon, title, price, duration, location, along with group size, activities, trip types, and so on. If you wish to change the button label from view trip to something else, you can do that. From here, remove the label that is already here and add in the label of your choice. From under style, you have styling and customization for general section, for image, for title, for content, for meta content, price, feature tag, discount tag, and for the button. I have also created a separate video tutorial on WP Travel Engine Elementor widgets where I have explained all of these settings in depth. Please refer to that video. You can find the link in the description box below. Scrolling down, next is the popular destination section. So first, select destination section, and just like the earlier settings under layout, you can choose the card layout. You have 3 different options available. So see which layout suits you the most. So you can play around with the options. You can see what layout you like the most and what layout suits the best on your site, and you can go with that particular layout. I will stick with layout number 2 this time. You can also select trips per row. So you can decrease it down to 2 or 1 or any number of your choice. You simply have to increase and decrease the number here. You can also select the trips cap. You simply have to slide this button over or under. Now under query, you can show destination based on default. So you can either go with the default or you can choose the destination of your choice to be displayed here on your destination section. Right now, the featured image on Mali destination is not being displayed. So from here, I will remove Mali by simply clicking on this cross icon. And now you have to click on this plus icon, which will give you the option to select the destination of your choice to be displayed here on the popular destination section. So I have selected Bhutan, and Bhutan has replaced Mali on the popular destination section. Following the same process, you can just remove the destination here and you can create a fresh destination list of your choice. Under additional, you can enable or disable to show the trip counts. These are the trip counts. You can disable them by disabling the toggle. Upon disabling the toggle, it will disable the number of trips that are under a particular destination. You can also change the trips count label. This is the trips count label, which is currently shown as trips. You can remove it and add in the label of your choice. You can also choose to hide or display the name altogether. Now, if you want to change the colors, for example, if you wish to change the title color, you can go to Style. Now just go to Title. And from here, you can select color. Then you can choose the color of your choice. For example, if I choose to go with this light blue color, I'll have to select it and it will be displayed here. You can also go with the global colors. So I'll just select the theme white color. To change the font style, you can go to Typography. You can click here and you can select from the list of available font family options. You can increase or decrease the font size, set the font weight, apply other styling options along with line height, letter spacing, and word spacing. Now, if you want to change the appearance of the arrow, you can also do that. Simply go to Arrow. Now you can select a different arrow color. Click here, select the color of your choice. So if you wish to go with a gray color, light gray color, then you can set the color accordingly. You can also increase or decrease the arrow size. Or if you wish to upload a different arrow icon, then you can also custom upload it. You can either select the icon from the icon library. So click on the icon library and this will give you the option to select the arrow of your choice. You can select any arrow, click on insert, and the arrow you select will be displayed here. If you wish to upload a custom icon, you can click on upload SVG and you can upload the icon from here. If you wish to disable the icon of the arrow altogether, you can disable the arrow icon by disabling the option, and you can enable it back on by enabling the toggle. Next, you have the image and the button options. The image options, both normal and hover, are meant for the images, and the button is meant for the button. So under this layout, there are no buttons displaying. If you go back to content, and if you select a different layout, like layout number 1 for example, as you hover your cursor over the images, you will see button here. So from under style, the button settings are meant for when the button displays as per the layout you have selected. I'll go back to content and I will select layout number 2. Please refer to the WP Travel Engine Elementor Widgets video tutorial where I have explained all of these settings in depth. I have added the link in the description box below. Scroll down. Next is the best travel deal section where there are a number of trips listed. This is the same as the popular trip section that I explored earlier. Next is the counter section. Now to customize the counter section, if you wish to edit the background image, you can simply click here. This will select the entire section, go to style, and you can change the image from here. Click on choose image. You can select the image of your choice, click on insert media, after which the image that you select from here will replace the image that is already here. Then to have the similar effect you have over here, you have to go to background overlay, go to color, then you can select a different color of your choice. Like if I select this blue color, the color will change accordingly. You can further set the opacity from here. You can also set different shapes for the style applied. For that, you'll have to go to shape divider. Now you can either select top or bottom. From under top, you have to select the type. Then you can select options like mountains, drops, clouds, and so on. So if I select mountains, it will apply mountain effect on the background. You can further customize it with width and the height option. Then you have the other available options. The same effect can also be applied to the bottom part. From under type, click here, then you can apply a different shape or the same shape. You can further customize it width-wise and height-wise. For now, I will select none. But if you wish to apply the effect, then you can do that. I will also go back to background overlay and I will select the same green color. To customize the individual counter, you have to click on the counter. This will open up the settings to edit the counter. Now again, under content, first is the general settings. Here, you can set the title. The default title is Trips and Tours. Just like with other titles and texts, you'll have to remove the title that is already here and add in the content or title of your choice. You can then set the starting number, ending number, set the thousand separator, set digits after decimal point, add prefix for the counter value, add suffix for the counter value, and the rolling time, that is the time it takes to complete a digit. For example, if I set the number as 600, Then the time it takes to complete the digit, you can set that from here. For now, I'll just set it back to 500. Under display settings, you can set the icon type. It can either be font awesome or you can select custom image. If you choose to go with font awesome icon, then you can select the icon for display by going over to icon library or uploading your own SVG icon. If you select custom image, then you will have the option to upload the image of your choice. I will go with the default font awesome icon. Then you can also set the icon position as top, right, or left. I will go with default icon position, which is top. Then you can also set animations for the icon display. You can select from the list of available options that are here. Under style, you can select the title color, select font family, font style, and other options from under typography. You can apply text, shadow, and spacing as well. The value style is meant for the value here, so you can change the color and select the typography style. The icon style is meant for the icon added, so all of these settings are for the icon. And the prefix and suffix value is meant for prefix and the suffix value. Right now we have only the suffix value here, so you can change the color and typography for the suffix value from here. And if you have added a prefix value, which will display right over here if you add it from under content, right over here. So the prefix added, you can stylize it from the prefix option here. So for now, I'll just remove the prefix. Now following the same process, you can edit rest of the counter values. Select the value and you can make the changes from the left hand side. Next is the client testimonial section. So just like with any other sections, let's select the section first. So first, under general settings, here you can add more testimonials or you can edit the ones that are already added. To add, simply click on add item. Now you have to select the image of the client by clicking on choose image, and whatever image you select, you'll have to click on insert media. Then you'll have to add the testimonial title, testimonial content, add the name of the client and their designation. To remove any of the added testimonial, you have to click on the cross icon. To edit the testimonial added, you'll have to click on the testimonial. For example, to edit the first testimonial, you'll have to click on it first. Now, replace the content like image, title, content, name, designation, and so on. For example, if I wish to add the designation to the client testimonial that's already added, the designation that I add here will be displayed here. Furthermore, you can also duplicate the testimonial. So all I'll have to do is click on this copy icon here if I want to duplicate the first testimonial. And in no time, with just a single click, the testimonial will be duplicated. For now, I'll remove it. Now you can select the layout. I will stick with layout number 3. Then you can enable or disable the carousel navigation, which is basically the arrows that are showing on the either side of the testimonial. You can either disable it or you can enable it back on. You can also select the previous and next icons. For that, you basically have 3 options: none, upload SVG, or icon library. You can click on none if you do not want any previous or next icons. To upload the SVG icon, you can click on upload SVG and upload the SVG icon of your choice. To select the icon from the icon library, you can click on icon library and you can select the icon of your choice. You also have the option to enable carousel dots. So if you enable this, the carousel dots will appear here. You can also enable carousel autoplay. Enabling this option will autoplay the carousel from one to another. Then you can also select the autoplay speed as well. Enabling carousel in infinite loop will keep the carousel going on in a loop even after it has come to an end. For now, I will disable the Enable Carousel Infinite Loop option, and I will also disable the Carousel Autoplay option. Then comes the rating settings, where you can enable the rating. So you only have to enable the toggle, which will enable the rating option. You can then set the rating scale from here. It can be 0 to 5 or 0 to 10. Let's stick with 0 to 5 for now. Then you can set the rating from here. So instead of 5, if I set the rating as 3, then it will only display 3 stars. I'll just set it back to 5. Then you can select the icon as Font Awesome or Unicode. You can also select the unmarked style from here. It can either be outline or solid. Then you can also add in the title. Under Style, you have general styling options. You have options for the image, reviewer, rating stars, as well as for the navigation arrows and the navigation dots. So you have the full freedom of customization for the entire section and each of the elements under styling options, which you only get with the Travel Monster theme and Travel Monster Pro plugin. Next is the blog section. So let's select the blog section first and we will go over to the settings. Under query settings, first is the author. From here you can click on the plus icon and you can select the name of the author. The author you select, only the blog posts created under their name will be displayed here in the blog section. You can also select the category, so you can click here and you can select the category. For now, I have only created the travel guide category, which is why this and the uncategorized category is being displayed. If you have created more categories, the list of categories will display in the drop-down menu. When you select a particular category, the blog post from under that category only displays in the blog section. You can also select the tags, and the blog posts from under the selected tags will be displayed here in the blog section. From Exclude, you can exclude certain blog posts to display here on the blog section. So you have to click on the plus icon and you can select one of the blog posts. So for example, if I wish to exclude the third blog post, I can select it and that particular blog post will be excluded from the blog section. You can also select post per page. So currently it is 4. If you wish to increase it, you can increase the number. You can also set the order as per post ID, author, title, date, modified date, parent ID, random comment count, and menu order. You can set the order based on ascending or descending. You can also add the offset value. This excludes the number of initial posts from being displayed. Like for example, if I don't want to display this default Hello World blog post, then I can set the offset value as 1, which will exclude this blog post from appearing here. Next is the layout settings. From here, first of all, you can select the layout. You can go with layout number 3, layout number 2, or layout number 1. Okay, let's go with layout number 3. You can select image size from the list of available options. Then you can enable or disable to show load more option. You can change the load more text from here. So the default text is load more. You can remove it and replace it with the text of your choice. You can link the load more button to the post or page by adding the featured link here. For now, I'll disable the load more option. since we already have read all block button here. Then you can show or hide the image, show or hide the title, show or hide the excerpt. And if you choose to enable or show excerpt, you can also select excerpt words from here. You can either increase the number of words or you can decrease them. You can also set the expansion indicator, which is this right over here. You can enable or disable to show the read more button. Edit the read more button text from here. You can enable or disable to show the author. If you wish to display the author avatar, which will display the author image right over here if you have added it, by enabling or disabling the show author avatar option, then you can enable or disable to show the date, as well as enable or disable to show the category. So if you enable the category, it will be displayed here. Now under style, again, just like with other style settings, you have styling and customization options for general, color and typography, where you have settings for the title style, the excerpt style which works for the excerpt, and the meta style which works for the meta content, which is the admin date and the category option here. Then you also have styling and customization for the read more buttons. So that is it for the block section. Next is the client logo section. So let's select this section. From under general, you can select columns per row. Simply click here and you can select the columns per row as per your choice. You can enable the carousel. So if you enable this option, the logos will go on in a carousel slider. You can also enable or disable the carousel navigation. You can enable or disable the carousel dots. You can also enable or disable the carousel autoplay. If you enable this option, the logos will go on in carousel in autoplay, just like how it is showing on this screen. You can also set the autoplay speed in milliseconds for your carousel autoplay. You can enable carousel infinite loop, which means the carousel will keep on going on in a loop even after it has come to an end. So if you enable this option, all the carousels will keep going on in a loop. If you wish to display the logos in black and white, you can enable this option, which will display logos in black and white. But upon hovering your cursor over the logos, they will display their colors. For now, I will disable the carousel infinite loop black and white, and I will just disable the carousel altogether, but you can go with your preference. Next, you can add in the client's logo. So apart from the logos that are already here, if you wish to add the logo, you have to click on Add Item. Now you have to click on Choose Image. You'll have to select the logo of your choice, insert it. Then you'll have to copy and paste the client URL here. The URL that you add here will be linked to the client logo or image that you add here. After you add the link and the image, it will be displayed over here. To remove the logo added, you have to click on the cross icon. If you wish to edit the logos that are already here, for example, if I wish to edit item number 3, I can click here. Then I can replace the image and the URL. To duplicate an icon, you can click on the copy icon here, which will duplicate the icon that is already here. Under Style, you can set the max width for the client images. You can either increase them or you can decrease them as per your choice. You can also set the logo hover opacity and apply padding from here. Moving on, next is the call to action section. So here to change the image, again just like with other settings, you have to click here. This will give you the option to change the entire section. You can go to Style, click on Image and select a different background image. Then you can make further customization with the help of the settings available here. To change the text, You can select the text and you can make the changes like I explained earlier. It is the same with the text editor. To customize the button, you can select the button and make further customizations with the help of options that are here. Now, apart from the widgets that are already added, if you wish to add more widgets, then you can click here. This will display all of the Elementor widgets. You can simply select the widget of your choice, then you can drag it and drop it here. You can further customize it with the help of the settings available. So this is it. If you have any questions or confusions, please do let me know in the comment section below, or you can directly reach out to our support team with the help of the link I have added in the description box below. If you are liking our videos so far, please give us a like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in our next video.